Okay, welcome back. So, and yes, I'm going to improve my YouTube skills so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm sorry, I'm breathing heavy. I went up a hill again, and I hate those hills where I'm at. She mentioned if you want to lose weight instead of riding bike around town and getting hit by cars, go to your doctor, tell them, he or she, what you want to do. You know, I want to lose some weight and or whatever, you know, and they can fill out a prescription, not like a medication type thing, just a letter or whatever, and you can go in the basement of the hospital here in town and work out. It's free as long as you have insurance and you have AC, and it's right there in the hospital, so if you like faint or something, boom, you're right there. You go to Anytime Fitness in town, it's, she said, like $50 or $60 a month. That's open 24 hours, so is the hospital. So, yeah, you can exercise anytime. I'd probably do the hospital because AC, you got nice people there, and it's basically just for your insurance, you know? You're not going to spend any money as long as you have insurance. So, I haven't made an appointment or anything like that yet, because I only asked her a couple days ago. And I don't know, I might do that. I might not. She also brought up the idea, Kruger Park. I know where that is, some of you guys might not. I can show you guys later where it is and what is there. What is there is a little bike path. Bike path, walk path, whatever, you know. It's not that big of a path, though. It's probably half a mile, not even that. Almost done. I'm on Broadway here. Almost done. Thank God. They put the new curbs in. All they gotta do is tar it now. And I think there's a giant hole over there where I came from. But it's probably a half a mile or less for like a little bike path. You can walk it, you can ride it. There's a stair you can climb. You can camp there. You know, do school events, any type of an event if you want. So, yeah, I'll probably make a vid someday. Don't know when. It's whenever we get out there, or if Ben or Dad wants to go with me and sit in the car. Because I don't think they like being on camera. Well, at least, you know, my dad, he doesn't really care, but Ben, sometimes and sometimes not. He doesn't, you know, he's like, I guess, he doesn't really care. So, yeah. So we'll just see. Oh, sure, and I come to the end here, and there's a freaking barricade right here. I'll just go around it here. We have a tarring machine right here. Tear up all these nice lawns and stuff. So, I just don't know what's going to happen right now for the roads and see how long they will take. They say October. I don't believe them. I mean, all they got to do is tar them now. They're all tore up. It's done. Shouldn't take that long. We're going to have some nice roads in town here when they're done. Maybe like a foot smaller than usual. But whatever. Walking past my grandma's house on Broadway here. So, yeah. It's probably, I don't know what time it is now. Let me check my cell phone. It's 11 o'clock, and I left at like 10:30. So I've been out for a half hour, and everybody's gone and quiet, except the sound of my voice. It was actually yesterday. I was going up a hill for my paper route, and it's recommended speed 55, while I was going 60 to get up this hill. You can go 5 over. It's the law. You can. I see people do 70 and a 65. They don't get pulled over. I do 70 and a 65. Cop passed me. But I was doing 60, and I see some lights coming down the hill. I'm like, great, what did I do? Dad thought, were you speeding? I'm like, no. So I quickly just, pull over, and he's coming down the hill, and he tells me, hey, when you get up to the hill, there's a driveway on the left side there. Pull in there and wait. And I'm like, what, you're going to turn around and come give me a ticket? I didn't say it to him, but I thought in my head. He's like, the reason why is because there's a car or a house moving. That is a stop sign. You do know that, right? Idiot. They were moving a house. Don't know how big of a house it was, but they were moving a house. By the time we got up to a little intersection where we dropped off the paper, I saw the paper car come down the hill. So I quickly got out of there. Then I had to pass the cop on the right because he was blocking the intersection, the road. I didn't want to sit there and wait till he moved, so Dad's like, just slow down and pass on the right. He won't give you a ticket or anything because, he's blocking the road. And you gotta pass him. So I basically passed him. As we were leaving town, I had a cop follow me for a mile at least. And then I was doing the speed limit. I wasn't nervous or anything about it. But he passed me. Then I passed the G car, so I was keeping up. He was doing about 68, 69. And then I, turned off to my intersection where I gotta go. So, after I got that done, came home and went to see my friend Logan. When I got there, where's John? I miss John. Blah, blah, blah. It's her boyfriend, okay? His name is John. I'm not going to mention the last name. But she's boyfriend desperate. Not sex related. Just, I miss him. I want to see him. And she just saw him, like, the day before. I haven't seen Kayla in about a week now. I think it's been a week or two. I don't remember. It's been a good week. Am I desperate? No. I'm still talking to her on cell phone and Facebook. She just got home. I'm not desperate. I can last a good few weeks without actually seeing face to face. Logan, different story. So, she needs to see him. I don't think Ben is going to get a girlfriend anytime soon because he basically wants a Asian girlfriend or whatever, someone that won't cheat, use, and things like that. That's just my guess. I don't know. I asked him, why don't you get a girlfriend? Well, most of them just want sex, and it's 95% of it is true. Most of the girls and guys here in America, or the U.S. or whatever, or at least in my town, wants sex, which is very sad. So, I don't blame him. I've been used before, and I'll tell you something, it's not good. It sucks. You spend I spent a couple $100 on each date. You know, I was dating Molly. Oh, sorry, but she is. $100 every time we went out. It's like, oh my gosh, she was expecting me to buy her everything. I probably spent, we've been out on at least 3 or 4 dates. At least $400 every, you know, $100 a date. So $400 or $500 I should have if I did not go out on a date with her, and then realize 4 months later she used me for some other dude, and I could be $400 or $500 richer today, but I'm not. I only have $530-some in my bank account. So Carolyn, Ben's friend, I'm not friends with her anymore because I barely have anything in common with her. I try talking to her, she ignores me. And, you know, it's just like, I have her on Facebook, you know. Ben, I don't know what he's going to do. I haven't talked to Carolyn in months. He hasn't done the same. It's like, just delete her. Get her out of your life. But she's basically already out of our lives. It's just delete her from Facebook. Sister Amy made a few videos, and wants me to post them to YouTube. I will post this first, and then I will post those videos. I already posted like 2 of them. So, but there's like 2 more, I think. I'll post this first, so you have something besides girl vids. Now I'm back on 10th Street and Jefferson. Jefferson is my street. 10th Street is, well, the scrap guy. His name is Mickey. But she has videos she made. She has more. And she wants it on YouTube. And I don't think she's going to do the same thing we are. You know, what I'm going to do with YouTube. Basically, almost every day I have a video. She's just going to upload a video once in a while. So I said it's okay, you can put it on my channel, it doesn't matter. More views, more subs for me. I don't care. So, well, I'm one house short of my house. I'm not going to show you exactly what address I'm at. All I'm going to tell you is I have a pond on the outside and I'm in a brick house. I try to avoid the address like Mr. John Deere because, you know, you got idiots out there. Not calling everybody an idiot, but you never know. But my sister probably made a video and got the address mistake, but whatever. Just try to avoid it. So, yeah, sorry it's another boring update with no light and all that good stuff. I will make a video on my bike. It is basically done. It's basically done. I got the blinkers and everything hooked up. Just why am I going this way? I gotta go the other way. Just gotta get it titled. But need a driver's license to do that. The bike is right here. Everything works on it now, except when I put the key in. I don't have the key right now. When I put the key in though, and yeah, right here's the dash. Well, some water got into it yesterday because we had a storm, and I think it messed up the dash, so I'm gonna look into that later. It was just too hot today to do anything outside. But I got the blinkers all ready. Once you turn on the blinker left or right, it still has the red symbol, oil pressure, and fuel. So I still gotta look into that. And it's still with the neutral light as well. But other than that, it's a running $1,000 bike right here. And I'm standing right next to it. So I told my dad I'd rather, the first thing I'd sell is the 4-wheeler. Then I'd sell everything else of mine before I sell this bike. And I've probably mentioned to it, well, I'm going to sell the bike. Well, I'm not. Well, I'm not going to this time. That's just after realizing how much time I put into this thing. More time than money. I'll tell you that. More time than money. I've only paid $300 for this bike. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for the other bike, which you probably already know, but whatever, But I'm not going to sell this bike unless I don't get a motorcycle endorsement, which is like a little card that can get switched onto your driver's license. I think you just take the license to the DMV or whatever, and then they switch the motorcycle thing onto your license. So if you get pulled over, you got your driver's license, your motorcycle endorsement, and your insurance or whatever. I don't know how that goes. But, yeah. She sounds like a dream. I love it. My girlfriend loves it. She's never been on it. And usually when she's here, I'm with her hanging out, or the bike is, in the garage. She doesn't even know the blinkers are done. Only if this thing was legal. Well, it is legal, but I just gotta get a license plate and insurance on it, and someone's name. But, if I had a motorcycle endorsement, I'd probably drive that more than my car, which I don't have yet. And I'd probably drive to her house constantly, just hanging out, because this thing gets good mileage, 50 miles to the gallon. So 100 miles for only 2 gallons of gas, and you only spend about $6. That is not bad at all. And then, you spend $16 or $17 for the little Cavalier, and then $35 for a minivan, which is almost empty, because I took that Tuesday, and I'm going to probably take it tomorrow, which is Thursday, August, like, 8th. I think it's going to be the 8th tomorrow, but I'll be taking the van probably, and it's like, there's another $35, because my dad used it on paper out for Amy's job today, and, yeah, it's like, yeah, minivan is not good for, stop and go. Get a little Cavalier. So, thanks again, like always. Take care.